You think money is about numbers. You were taught it's about hard work. They told you it's about luck, timing, or who you know. That is the lie they needed you to believe. Money is not logical, it is not fair, and it is not neutral. Money moves toward power, and power begins long before a bank account. It begins in your aura. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are capable of holding. Your aura is your silent confession. It reveals the truth you try to hide. The truth beneath your words, beneath your confidence, beneath your ambition. Before you speak, it speaks. Before you arrive, it arrives. Before you ask for anything, your aura has already answered for you, and if you are fractured on the inside, if doubt lives in your nervous system, if fear whispers beneath your affirmations, if scarcity has made a home in your self-talk, then it doesn't matter how hard you grind. You will lose what you touch. You will repel what you chase. You will sabotage every open door. This is not punishment. It is resonance. Every thought you think leaves a trace. Every emotion you suppress hardens into a pattern. Every belief you repeat becomes a command. Your aura is either calling wealth forward or warning it to stay away. Most people never realize why their lives stall. They fake confidence. They rehearse affirmations that never sink into the body. They smile while vibrating panic. They speak abundance while living in quiet desperation. And the universe does not respond to words. It responds to truth. So ask yourself, honestly, what are you broadcasting when no one is watching? Because your aura never lies. If you are anxious about money, your signal says, I am unsafe. If you envy success, your signal says, there is not enough. If you undercharge, over-explain, apologize for wanting more, your signal says, I am not worthy of power. And power does not argue, it simply moves on. Your aura becomes your limit, your ceiling, your invisible prison. No strategy breaks that prison, no hustle overrides it, until the signal changes. Understand this. Your aura is not mystical, it is mechanical. It is built through repetition, through emotional habits, through the thoughts you allow to loop when you are tired, afraid, or alone. You are training it constantly, whether you mean to or not. And money listens, not to your dreams, not to your goals, but to the state you return to by default. If abundance feels unsafe in your body, you will destroy it the moment it arrives. This is why sudden money ruins people. This is why lottery winners collapse. This is why opportunities vanish without explanation. Their aura could not hold the weight of what they received. Wealth does not begin in your wallet. It begins in your imagination and survives only if your nervous system can tolerate it. Can you feel overflow without panicking? Can you hold power without shrinking? Can you walk with certainty before proof appears? Most people cannot. They need evidence first. They need permission. They need validation. But those who rise and stay risen believe before the world confirms it. They rehearse dominance internally. They build the future in silence. They become inevitable long before they become visible. That is aura mastery, and it begins with destruction. You must destroy the identity that was handed to you, the voice of broke parents, the fear of insecure teachers, the warnings of cautious friends, the lie that struggle equals virtue. You were not born weak. You were trained to fear power. You were taught that wanting more makes you selfish, that wealth corrupts, that success separates you, and those beliefs poison your signal. Money has no morality. It goes where it is welcomed without shame. If your aura carries guilt, money avoids you. If your aura carries expectation, money follows. Every complaint strengthens lack. Every act of self-pity anchors poverty. Every moment you shrink reinforces the signal. But every deliberate act of gratitude, every moment you visualize dominance, every time you say, I deserve more and mean it, You sharpen the frequency. There are no shortcuts. There is only discipline. You must stop pretending to think rich. You must feel dangerous with certainty. Wealth is not a number. It is an emotional state. It feels calm, grounded, unapologetic. And if your body does not know those sensations, you will betray yourself when success arrives. So practice now. Walk with stillness. Speak without rushing. Hold eye contact. Stop explaining your worth. This is aura conditioning. Next, cut the drains. You cannot build power around people addicted to complaining. You cannot stabilize confidence while consuming fear. You cannot rise while entertaining chaos. What you consume becomes your signal. Guard your field. Before you continue, if this message is reaching you, it's not an accident. Subscribe. Not for motivation, not for noise, but for clarity they don't teach, for truths that cut deeper each time you hear them. Subscribe and stay awake. Change your inputs, change your space, change your circle. And here is the truth most people avoid. The old version of you must die. The version that plays small, the version that wants to be liked, the version that confuses humility with invisibility. That version repels opportunity. You must shed it now, not later, not gently. The moment you stop apologizing for your ambition, the moment you stop minimizing your presence, the moment you refuse to participate in lack, your aura hardens. Rooms shift when you enter. Conversations pause. People listen. Not because you demanded respect, but because your energy does not ask. Your aura becomes undeniable. Train it daily. Speak alignment into your nervous system. Rehearse authority internally. Visualize outcomes until fear dissolves. Say it quietly, relentlessly. I do not chase. I attract. I am safe with power. I am built to hold abundance. Say it until your body believes it. Because when that happens, you will stop proving. You will stop begging. You will stop forcing. Your aura will negotiate for you. Understand this final truth. Wealth is not earned by effort alone. If it were, the most exhausted people would be the richest. Wealth is earned by alignment, by calm certainty, by emotional control, by congruence between thought, word, and action. Desperation repels, stillness magnetizes, money avoids chaos. It follows clarity. So ask yourself one last time, when you walk into a room, does your presence signal readiness or need? Because the world responds accordingly. Train your aura, not to be liked, not to be admired, but to be unignorable. And when you do, you will stop chasing success. It will start looking for you.